Hey guys, I'm super excited about our latest guide that we're putting out, and it's going to be available starting today completely free on our website. The guide is called How to Hire an Internet Marketing Company for Your Law Firm and Hold Them Accountable. So I've wanted to put this guide out for a long time, and I was kind of inspired by a client that I just recently signed a couple weeks ago. I was talking to the client, and basically what he told me is that we are his fifth internet marketing company. He's hired marketing company after marketing company after marketing company, all promising to get him number one on Google and do social media for him and all kinds of stuff. And basically what ends up happening is that every company tells him something different. And he's a lawyer, he's not a marketer, he's not tech savvy, so he doesn't know exactly what questions he needs to be asking, or if they're even telling the truth, or if what they're saying is relevant, or if it's old, because SEO changes all the time. Google is constantly changing. And there's so many marketing companies out there that are either lying to you, don't know what they're doing, or a combination of the two. There's also companies out there that just have way too many clients. There's just no way they can give each client attention when you have that many clients. So one of the biggest things that I hear from lawyers after they've been screwed over and over and over again by internet marketing companies is that they just don't think internet marketing works. Well, I'll tell you what, internet marketing absolutely works when you have a company that knows what they're doing. I have a client that hired us a few years ago, and he actually just retired after selling his website. He sold his website for about $500,000, and the reason he sold it for that much is because it was an asset that actually made the phone ring. He wasn't relying on advertising or buying directory listings or anything like that. We had optimized his website, and we did it the right way so that what ended up happening is when someone searches for whatever his keywords are, he's a DUI attorney, he always shows up on the first page, and he's always in the maps, and his phone rings nonstop. He gets about 50 phone calls a week, which is just an insane amount of phone calls, especially considering his closing rate's about 25%. I designed the guide for lawyers. Most lawyers are not very tech savvy. That's why you need this guide. What this does is it breaks down in simple terms what questions you need to ask an internet marketing company and what types of answers you should be looking for. I personally have about 50 law firms whose marketing I handle. The reason I created this guide is because I'm not looking to grow my marketing agency much bigger than it already is. But there are a lot of attorneys out there that are constantly contacting us and saying, hey, we need your help, and I'm not able to help them. However, they still need to hire an internet marketing company. And there are good internet marketing companies out there. You just have to be able to identify which ones are good and which ones are not. This guide will show you step by step which questions to ask, what answers to look for, and what answers should throw up some red flags for you. If you already have a marketing company that you're under contract with and you're not sure if they're doing a good job, or even worse, if you're really not happy with their work, then you really need this guide as well. If you already have a marketing company, this guide is going to help you hold their feet to the fire. A lot of times, once a marketing company finishes and launches your website, that's kind of the end of their interaction with you. This guide is going to allow you to understand what they should be doing and understand if what they're telling you is accurate. Even if you're locked in a contract and you're not happy, that doesn't mean that you can't get good results. Just keep in mind the squeaky wheel gets the grease, and this will allow you to be the squeakiest wheel in their entire roster. So go ahead and download this guide. It's 100% free, and it will absolutely ensure that you're making the right decision when you hire an internet marketing company, or it'll get your internet marketing back on track if you're not happy with your internet marketing.